My Hero Academia, Season 3, Episode 63, the season finale, Unrivaled. What is happening, party people? It is I, Fumencho, back at it once again with another My Hero Academia review/reaction. First we watch it, then we talk about it. This is the season finale. Season 4 has already been confirmed, so it's not the end just yet, but this is a very exciting episode. We just got introduced to Mirio and the Big Three. Very excited. I want to see these characters come to life. Also, Overhaul, a lot of people have been hyping up that character as well. Kind of a low-key introduction, or maybe not low-key, he did kill a lot of people, but in terms of character, I think it was kind of low-key, and I'm curious if we're going to see some of that here in this episode, or if they're saving all that for Season 4. Maybe there could be a cliffhanger, I'm not quite sure. We'll see how it goes. Let's jump into this week's episode, the season finale. Here we go. Here they are. The Big Three. Man, Mirio's just looking so clean there. Unrivaled, let's go. This is hype already. Then why are they the Big Three? Yeah, what's going on? What? She's like super shy. I can't say anything. She wants to know. Oh my god. That was good. Yo. What? Yeah, what? Alright, here we go. We're fighting Mirio. Let's do it. He's so far. It's time, Deku. Let's go. It's time. Yo! Straight through him. That was cool. Good job, Bones. Yeah, nothing's touching him. With a certain who? Yo, he's wrecking house! Including the pros. Yo. Mirio is legit, guys. Man, his design is just so clean. God. That was awesome, yo. Oh my goodness. Yo, that looks so cool. This animation is spectacular. Yo. Yeah, I need some explanation here. That's so cool. That's scary. This is hype. Yeah, Todoroki, you gotta catch up. Yeah, I love the way Mirio walks. Who's Sir? Who is Sir? He's at the police station. Yo, what is he doing there? Former sidekick? What? Who is this? Overhaul. Yo! 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 That was cool. That's a good way to end it. I dig that. So this was a good episode. I very much enjoyed it. Seeing Mirio just go all out like that was awesome. I won't lie to you. I really, man, what Bones did with his movement and sort of how his quirk worked, I thought was just brilliant. Now, I don't know how exactly this is presented in the manga, but from what it seems in the anime, it seems like a good adaptation. I think they're doing a good job here. Let me know what you think in the comments if you are a manga reader. Yeah, this was a good episode, a good cap off for the season. a really, really great season, guys. That's kind of what I want to focus more on with this review, is just talking about this season as a whole and just how absolutely great it's been. This is by far easily the best My Hero Academia season yet. I think in terms of story and in terms of characters, we have moved so far. From the very beginning of the season to the very end, I feel like that substantial things have happened. I feel like important things to our characters, to the villains, to the heroes, to the world around them have happened, and I think that is something that was very needed in My Hero Academia, and was very well done in this season. I think that they did a good job of expanding upon what we love about this show while introducing new aspects to it as well. The stuff that they were doing towards the end of this season, I want to say the last like 5 episodes, man, I think this season splits in half so well. I think that they did a really good job on both cores here. The Kamino Ward arc, like, oh my god, All Might versus All for One was just insane, just absolutely insane. That entire sequence, everything there. The stuff even at the camp I was enjoying. The fight between Deku and Muscular. The stuff with Kota. I even liked Kota. And then, just everything that happened there. And then this arc here, them getting their preliminary license. That whole arc was really, really well done as well. Great action. And then kind of entering this big 3 sort of arc going on. I like how they've set this series up. I liked how they set all of these characters up, starting with Overhaul and of course the big 3. I really dig. The episode previous to this, getting sort of mind's eye on the villains and what they are doing, what they are actively doing to sort of combat the heroes. I really enjoyed that. I think that that's a parallel that we haven't seen too much of. They kind of introduced that actually in this season with sort of All for One and Shigaraki and what's going on there. I think that they've kind of, I don't know, there's 2 branching paths I think that they've created throughout the season, and it's starting to become very obvious, and that's a good thing. I think obvious strokes in storytelling is a very good thing, at least in certain cases, and I think especially here it's definitely being put forth in a way that's very enjoyable to watch and very pleasing to just think about. Just think about what's going to be happening next. Again, big characters like Overhaul, people that read the manga, hyping those characters up. I think, that excites me as not only just an intermediate fan of My Hero Academia, but also someone that wants to get into the manga. That makes me interested into what's happening right now in the series. And, this episode, I think, topped it off in a way. They flash back on some of the scenes that happened previously. Deku versus Bakugo has to be one of the highlights of this season. God, the animation, I mean, I don't even need to point it out. You guys know already. They were doing some god tier stuff with that for sure. I think this episode kind of, it kind of made you look at the entire series in retrospect. What Mirio was saying, that speech by Mirio towards the end of that fight, when he was going on about how he worked and used experience, used failure, and learned from it, and gained strength from it. I think that Deku kind of saw that, and he sort of went into retrospect of everything that he's been throughout not only this season but the entire series. Even the tragic stuff, even the stuff with Stain, that encounter there. I know obviously they didn't show it, but I could see that that's what they were trying to convey there. Deku just lying in bed and kind of piecing these things together, and how he can use that stuff to further his advancement into, obviously #1 status. That's what we're trying to do here. And just from a design standpoint, I think Horikoshi really nailed it with Mirio. I truly do. Not only just his look, he's got this really cool sort of Archie Comics kind of look, but he also has, like, his quirk, just him stripping down. I really dig that. I think it's not only really funny, but it's also just, I don't know, it's cool. It's cool for some reason. Why is it cool when he's completely naked? Like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I think that Horikoshi did a good job in terms of design, of just, and the way he speaks, too. Like, he's just such a lovable character right from the get-go. I can't say the same about the other 2. I think this next arc is actually called the Big 3 arc, if I'm not mistaken, so we're probably going to see more details on that and everything. Deku also calling Gran Torino and kind of expressing his want and need to train with him again. I really dug that. I really do, and I'm curious what he meant by All Might's sidekick and where that's going to develop this sort of work study arc. I think that's what's coming next. I really dig, and also Sir, this character that Mirio is apparently under the wing of. I'm not 100% sure, but he was like, oh, I'm sure Sir would really like him, like Deku, and that was interesting to me. And then being introduced to what I am assuming is Sir, because she called him Sir, even though that's a popular way to address a man, but whatever. He looked awesome. I loved his design. I love the lady in the doorway as well. Her costume looked really cool. And then seeing Overhaul just walk into that sort of HQ area of the League of Villains, it just, I don't know, it was a really good build-up to what's to come. And I think that, again, this episode was just a good cap-off to the entire season. That's really what I'm trying to stress with this review here, just talking about it. Great animation, seeing Mirio fight, again, I mentioned that from a design standpoint is fantastic, but also the animation. There was some Sakuga here for sure. There was some really stellar shots of Mirio kind of almost like surfing on in the ground. I really dig that. I love how his pants would just fly off and he'd dive into the ground and then pop out. I love that. I really do. I think that they did a really good job of capturing sort of the essence of speed and also just the kind of weirdness of it as well, if that makes sense. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank each and every single one of you for following me throughout this season of My Hero Academia. I can't say it's been a tremendous success on the channel, but it's been tremendously fun, and that's really what it's all about. That's why I do this thing. I've learned a lot from it. I truly have. If you go to the beginning of this playlist and see how this content has developed through Season 2 to Season 3, you can tell there's a difference not only in thumbnails, but in titles, and even the actual content itself. And I'm just glad that some of you, a very select few, kind of stayed through all of that, have been a part of all of that. It's sort of the backbone, it's the backbone here at Fumencho, and I'm just happy that it's still kind of growing, Anyway, I think I'm going to shut up now. I think I've talked long enough. This has been sort of a retrospect kind of review, talking about the entire season. And if you got this far in the video, thank you very much. Comment below if you got this far in the video, or hit a like button. Let me know, because I'm curious who actually watches the entire video. But yeah, again, thank you very, very much. Make sure to comment down below and give me your thoughts on this entire season of My Hero Academia. What did you think of the Kamino arc? What did you think of the preliminary license arc? It's such a hard word to say. And also the big three, just everything that's going on. Deku versus Bakugo, the movie, the game. Comment down below, give me your thoughts on all of it. What do you think of My Hero Academia? So yeah, again, thank you for watching, and until next time, remember, go beyond, plus ultra. Bye-bye.